In this video, I'm going to talk about a player who could arguably be the future of Manchester City, and that is Phil Foden. As you can see, Foden is charging through that Liverpool midfield into that attacking third, and yeah, it's just a really positive forward driving run. As you can see, once again, Foden picks up the ball in that midfield, and you can see he doesn't dive, he doesn't cheat. Even though he gets kicked, he stays on his feet, and it seems at first glance that he is an honest player. A really vigorous slide tackle comes in on Foden, but the referee plays advantage and Foden stays on his feet. Despite getting kicked, he still gets up and plays forward for Manchester City. As you can see, Phil Foden is on the edge of that 18-yard box, and the long shot that he let out was terrific. Went straight into that bottom corner, and yeah. The City player fizzes it in, and Phil Foden is there on the sharp end of it. He was in the right place at the right time, and he had a quality finish to go along with it. Once again, Foden is a bit of a poacher here. He sees a place that he can opportunistically exploit inside that box because he's unmarked. He puts himself in that open space, that open position, and yet another quality finish. Kevin De Bruyne gives the ball to Foden, and you can see he's such an unselfish player. He could have very well easily scored there, but no. His unselfishness came across and he gave the ball to Sterling instead. It seems that Foden is the type of player where if there's a player in a better position than him, he'll give the ball to them, even if he himself is still in a decent position. Foden's driving through into that final third. He gets sandwiched by those two opposing players, but he still somehow manages to get out of that impossible situation. Here you can see Phil Foden playing for England, and it's a really effective wing play from the Manchester City man. He just brocked like 3 players. As you can see, Phil Foden goes back, helping out his left back Benjamin Mendy by doing some defensive duties for the team. He nicks the ball off of Nicolas Pepe. It was a really well-timed challenge. In this clip, Foden does a sort of Messi-esque run, completely waltzing through the middle of the park. The defenders couldn't touch him. He was so evasive and hard to dispossess that the opposing players had no choice but to bring him down and foul him. Once again, Foden's tracking back, sprinting back, doing his defensive duties for the team, dispossessing N'Golo Kante. As you can see, there's 2 players on Phil Foden, but he gets away from them really intelligently, and then when it comes to the third, he just shields the ball from him really effectively and goes in the opposite direction. Here you can see the classic 1-2 between Kevin De Bruyne and Phil Foden. The classic give and go. Phil Foden gets it back, the Liverpool defence is exposed, and he punishes them dearly with an excellent finish. Here you can see Phil Foden striking the ball with his weak foot, his right foot, but despite this, it was still a magnificent shot. The placement on it was second to none, right into that bottom corner, basically unsavable for the keeper. Foden's inside that 18-yard box, takes 1 touch to get the ball out of his feet, and then the second to strike the ball, and what a magnificent strike it was. The ball was just completely out of the goalkeeper's grasp. Most of my niggas, they came from the struggle, we tryna eat. Young nigga winning, I came from the streets. I need some bands, find it a week. Playing with me, went up on a t-shirt. Shawty want me, I don't need her.